stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her thought bubble we soar through the night, exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. The symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. With Kelly Coffee we'll journey through galaxies. In her God bubble we'll explore the unknown. A grand adventure like no other we've known.
change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Hey guys, it's me, Kelly. How are you doing this morning? What hot, tasty beverage do you have? Or are you going cold today? I mean, none of my business. None of my business. But one of my friends went warm or hot. It's at a certain temperature. She found to be perfect. And the weight is just falling off. And so I was like, oh, so this hot water, you're putting lemon or ginger and all the stuff I could think about. With apple cider vinegar. And she's like, nope, just hot water. What? Just hot water. I mean, I just said hot water and what it did, but only hot water without anything else, and amazing results. Wow. I'm impressed. Hey, don't believe anything I say. Go do your own research. I'm so excited about today's topic. I hope you are too. Let's get over here. Oh my gosh. I look at I think I put in the description where you can see all the math that we did. Hi, Brian. Come on in, Brian. How you guys doing? Look, I got myself in, my mic turned on. I did everything this morning. I'm so proud of myself. I know. It's like the music ended and I started talking. Like, oh, whew. I know. You guys had a sigh of relief. How do you feel today? How do you feel today? Come on in. You guys who have never felt smart, intelligent, come on in. Come on in. Ye geniuses that the system tried to suppress. Come on in. I've got some data for you. I ran a bunch of numbers. Now, I talked about these numbers before, but it was just kind of me looking up the numbers and doing the math and everything. And I thought, let AI help me. It's been wonderful as a tool for me expressing this stuff, making it a whole lot easier not to get caught up in the details, the pictures and things. I tell what I want, and it gives me something that's a pretty version of what I wanted. Prettier, better than what I thought it would look like. But yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. So thank you, AI, for helping me with stuff like this, putting all this in chart form and so forth. And I've got it in the description. So let's get to it. Where did I post this? There it is. Let me go ahead and topic dyslexia. And I'm going to send this to myself so I don't accidentally delete it or something in the middle. It's like, oh, where my information go? Where my information go? It'll be here in a minute. The show outline will be here momentarily. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I have it. Are you guys ready? I hope this blows your mind. I truly do. That's kind of looks like what's going on in the picture. When I was looking at this, captured everything I was thinking in this picture. You'll see. You'll see. So let's do the math. You're going to like this because I did the math for you. You don't have to do a thing. And what I tell you is not going to be like difficult. And it's conceptual. I'm going to talk to you in math, but conceptually. So let's go. And pretending that the information you're about to receive might not be precisely exact, what we're looking at is the concept, the overall concept of what's going on. I'm so excited to talk to you about this because I've worked with over like 17,000 live people. So I have so much to contribute and to give to you guys because I'm overflowing with all of this. If anything, for you to see that, wait a minute, I'm a genius. And the system, I actually labeled myself as not. Where you can let go of all of that and say, no matter what's going on in society or with my life, it's okay for me to be a genius. It's okay. All right. We're looking at thinking patterns, and this might also be one of the differences. You guys tell me your opinion. One of the differences between non-player characters and what do you call real characters? I was like, not my neighbor. what do you call the real characters? So non-player characters, but potentially, give me your opinion, could be the word thinkers. And the ones that are truly here creating these realities are what I call picture thinkers. So the words versus pictures, information, speed, math. Math done for you so you can sit back and relax and go, fuck math. But anyway, just drink your hot, tasty beverage. Hold on, let me take a sip. So we're getting into numbers. Please tell me as I'm going through the number stuff. It's like, Kelly, you got too mathy. You lost me at some place. I lost a picture in my mind when you were talking about this. Please let me know if that happens to you, and I'll try and re-explain. Let's see. Okay, here comes numbers. Don't look at numbers as much as I have to memorize these numbers, but oh, that number is bigger than the other one, and wow, that one is substantially bigger than the other one. Look for stuff like that. I mean, do what you want, but don't get too picky on all of this stuff. We're looking at concepts. Typical word thinker, processing speed, let's say 300 words per minute. Given the benefit of the doubt. Typical word thinker, processing speed, 300 words per minute. The dyslexic, dyslexia, whatever category you want to put all of that into. real person in this video game. Is that first player character? What do you call it? Like when you are the character that's playing the whole video game surrounds you. What do you call that position? So dyslexic, picture, thinker, a viewpoint. You're framing 32 frames per second. 32 frames per second. A picture thinker. You could do it faster than that. But this is like the average person who's dyslexic, who has, in my research, do your own, 90% capacity. 90% of their brain is at capacity. So there's a lot processing there. Okay. And I guess this is what I'm looking at. Let's look at the concept of how much information is being processed and why some of you don't appear to be smart when you are. But what is demanded of you and expectations on answering a question quickly, or it's disrespectful, or all kinds of crazy stuff people think you're doing while you're sitting there processing. Are you guys relating to this? Is this helpful? Let me know, please. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, what is dyslexia or anything like that? Just throw it out. It's like someone said there are dumb questions, and I'm like, well, I don't think there's really dumb questions. Just questions when it includes your mother. No, we can handle dumb questions because it came from somewhere. Where did they come from? Probably programming somewhere. Dyslexic thinker. Here comes the fun. Here comes the fun. Sit back, look at concepts, not exact numbers. So some of you math. What will happen in math? Which is just a language. It's a very limited language at that, to explain patterns. And that, oh, shit. Oh, let me show you the patterns. Oh, you guys, so exciting. I'm on the right page. Yes. It's pattern language, pattern thinking. That's pretty complex. There's a huge pattern. How do you describe that in math? Like, you probably could, if you're a big enough nerd, and it's like, oh, I'll have that done for you by this afternoon. Yeah, you can, but then someone else is going to come up and go, what the fuck is that? It's like an afternoon's work. Oh, I'm so proud of it. Only he understands it. It's in base 10. It looks like it's out in the cosmos, and he's working with base 10. Sorry, not getting down on the guy, just the math and the methods. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me go get some water. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry about that. It's like one of those weird twice a year allergy attack things. Are you a puppy? She was stretching. He's so cute. That was the funniest sound. She was stretching and yawning, and she made that sound. That's weird that happened. If this was a tarot card reading, wait, what does this mean? Well, there's a side. Everything's a side. They'll like burp, and they'll go, oh, confirmation burp. Like, what the fuck? Communication. Wow. I think that's partly, I don't know if I'm expressing myself properly. Huh. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. Let's set up the math. This, I don't know where to start on It's probably much more than this. Think of that. A picture. Couldn't you sit there and talk about a picture? 5,000 words, 10,000, 100,000 words about a picture. But we'll be conservative at 1,000 words. A picture's worth 1,000 words. It's a saying. We'll run with the saying, because if there's a saying out there, it's probably programming. So the concept in the math is 1,000 words per frame, or for each picture. Is that so far as the mathing? I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible, you guys. This is not about like stressing out with the math. Okay, I added myself again. I seriously thought, oh, hi, Shay. I seriously thought I turned it off and on just to make sure. I thought I had it on. Did I not? You guys, I saw the little bar going across. Oh, shit. Oh, was that before when I was like having my allergy attack? Is that what you were talking about, Shay, when like all of a sudden I went away and it was quiet? If that happens, it's either something happened with Puppy and I'm handling it. Sorry about that when that happens. But if it's like, oh, Kelly just disappeared, I'll be back in probably like 30 seconds at least to tell you. My bad. I was like, oh my God, please tell me I don't have to do all this over again. Like, I'm so excited now. Okay, a picture's worth 1,000 words, or 1,000 words per frame. We're going to convert word thinking to words per second. This is what I had AI do. This is exciting. Here we go. Convert word thinking to words per second. 300 words per minute, which is 60 seconds. For each minute, 60 seconds per minute for the minute, which makes 5 words per second. So the average, non-player character. The average non-player character thinks at the speed of 5 words per second, and that's it. Does that start to make sense when you encounter non-player characters? They still talk, but their thinking is so slow. 5 words per second. Don't you feel better? It's like, I don't know how to put that into words. Me dealing with going to the grocery store. How do I put that into words? So again, the breakdown is, if the average word thinker processes information at 300 words per minute, which is 60 seconds, in the end, we've got a processing speed of 5 words per second. Are there any like nerds, geeks, and so forth in here? Am I the only one? I'd say I was a geek. I mean, I don't want to be the only one that gets excited about this stuff. Who does? This is cool information. Now, convert the picture thinking to word equivalent. You following me? To the word equivalent per second. We're going to make a comparison per second. So, at the idea of someone, let's say, that has dyslexia, which is just neurodivergence, that's all. Which is pretty much everybody here. So 32 frames per second. You guys are geniuses. And watch what happens with your genius. It's like when you were standing in the genius line, like you took that a long time at that table up front. Okay, 32 frames per second at the idea of 1,000 words per frame is 32,000. So this is the rate of processing information for someone who's neurodivergent or dyslexic, is 32,000, equivalent to 32,000 words per second. You guys, per second. per 1 second. Doesn't that explain a lot? You talking to someone who's processing whatever at 5 words per second. That's all they can process information. So trying to do some kind of apples to orange comparison using the idea of a picture's worth 1,000 words when we know it's much more. We're doing these calculations. So no matter what the numbers are, look at the trend of up or down or what a gap there is in between. So after all the calculations, 32 frames per second. Look at the description. You can see this, you guys. At 1,000 words per frame is 32,000 words, the equivalent of 32,000 words per second that you guys are processing. No wonder you're worn out. No wonder you're worn out. Because not only are you in multiple dimensions at one time, you're expected to act like whatever someone's calling normal, which is just a list of a set of expectations on how to behave around other people. It's so arbitrary and unnatural. And I'm sorry, my opinion keeps falling out of my mouth. It's just full of lies. And the lies I see are mostly people lying to themselves, trying to convince you of their lies. Does that ring true? Oh, let's get back to the math. It's like, thank you for the math break, Kelly. And thank you for presenting math in a way where it's non-threatening. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, we're going to get to pictures. Well, you can already see pictures right now. Okay. Now scale it. Let's scale this. This is what I asked AI to do, and it did it like in a second. So thank you for doing that. Because I have done this. You know, being Gen X, we've done all this by hand. We've written all this shit down on paper. I've done all this. It's like the stuff that I've already done, take that away where it's fast and do the same thing I would do on my own that I'm capable of doing. Does that make sense? The difference between someone who's never done it on their own and then they use technology to do it for them compared to I'm using technology to do something I can do, but do it faster so I can have a bigger picture in a faster amount of time. And I'm able to deliver more information to you guys in a shorter period of time. Oh, so excited about today. So now scale it 1 second, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 hour. You can follow me down in that description if you like. Oh, good morning, Ken. Good to see you in here. We're doing math. I hope you didn't miss the beginning of the math, but the end of the math, you just missed how I got there. You just missed how I got there. Wait, where'd my math go? There it is. Math Made Easy by Kelly. Picture math. How about that? I'll create picture math for you guys. So you're not looking at numbers and symbols and everything. And I create a picture of the concept of the equation or whatever it is. Wouldn't that be cool? Instead of memorizing. So a word thinker. So this is what we're looking at. A word thinker only, which in my opinion would probably be a lot of non-clear characters. 1 second is 5 words. We talked about that a while ago in this example of how we got to these numbers. I wanted you guys to know where we got to these numbers. So in 1 minute, they process 300 words. In 5 minutes, they're capable of processing 1,500 words. In 1 hour, 18,000 words. That's fantastic. Like, good for them. Good job. Good job, note and player character. And a picture thinker. Okay. This is you guys, the neurodivergence, dyslexia, if you want to think of it, this dyslexic mind. 1 second, 32 frames per second for someone with dyslexia. 32 pictures per second, or 32 frames per second is 32,000 word equivalent. 32,000 word equivalent. So in 1 second, there's 32,000 words. In 1 minute, this is where we're multiplying. In 1 minute, this is the picture thinker. How much are you processing in 1 minute? So it's 32 times 60. You don't even have to worry about this part, but I'm letting you know. 32 times 60 is 1,920 frames. And then after you do the math, that is 1,900,020. Oh, sorry, 920,000 word equivalent. 1.9 million word equivalent in 1 minute, you guys. This is a neurodivergent. How much information you process in comparison to a neurotypical. Take a sigh of relief. There was nothing wrong with you. You were made as a god. You're created as a god, and you only the good news. It's good news day. Good news day. You are only suppressing yourself. You're only limiting yourself because a god cannot be limited. It can only be convinced to limit itself. So here you go. What about 5 minutes? What about 5 minutes where, let me scroll up. The average word thinker in 5 minutes is 1,500 words. And someone who's neurodivergent, dyslexia, whatever label, in 5 minutes, that's 1,920 times 5. It's 9,600 frames. Don't worry about any of that unless you care. The number you care about is 9,600,000 word equivalent. When there's this 1,500 is how much they process, and you in 5 minutes process that much. And when you're told to concentrate in school or concentrate here, concentrate there, look at all this concentration that you're doing. Oh, shit. Concentration does this. So what you're looking for is focus. In the present moment, you don't concentrate. There's focus. You come to a place of focus when you let go and allow. I love bringing you good news. Okay, 1 hour. You guys that are neurodivergent, dyslexia, label day. It's label day. Let's label ourselves and say, fuck you. Don't give me a label. So in 1 hour, a neurodivergent processes. Here's the math. 32 times 3,600 is 115,200 frames or pictures is processed in 1 hour. And making it 115,200,000 word equivalent. So you've got a neurotypical sitting next to you. You're a neurodivergent, and both of you are doing something for an hour. You have processed 115,200,000 word equivalent while they were sitting there going, good movie. And you're like, oh my gosh. Well, this aspect of the movie juxtaposed with this other aspect, and then oh my gosh, and then they contradicted themselves in the middle. But they framed it at the end. And you're going through all of this. And it's like, oh my gosh, this would be a great book. What would be the cover for the book? For this. And your friend is like, oh, that was such a happy movie. Right? That's why you're exhausted. It's like, oh, Kelly, you're describing me. I'm a genius and didn't know it. Oh, Mindy, good to see you in here. All grateful for the God Bubble people here on this beautiful cold day. Oh, it is a little cold, but yeah, it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Oh, you guys, I'm sitting here looking at a gorgeous mountain right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that mountain range right there. And that mountain range right there. So grateful to be in the middle of the mountains. Are you liking this? Does this make sense? I'm giving you a picture. Do you have a picture in your mind of what's going on now? It's like, oh my gosh, Kelly talked about math, and I have a picture now. And I'm not all upset about math and symbols. Good for you. Good for you hanging in. The comparison ratio. How much more per your model? 32,000 divided by 5 equals 6,400 times more word equivalent per second. That same 6,400 holds for a minute, 5 minutes, or an hour. If words run at about 5 per second and pictures run at 32 per second, oh, it doesn't. No, 5 and 32,000. Each picture carrying the richness of the 1,000 words, then picture thinking is like operating at a 6,400 times information density. Now that we're through that, do you feel better? Getting through that? You guys. So your mind is operating according to, they might be off. I'm going to check their numbers. They might be off. Even if they're off, these are big fucking numbers. This is how much more you operate in, wait, let's remember what to call this, you guys. Information density. 6,400 times more information. Information density. It's like moving to New York or out of the country. You're going to live close together, all in the same space. We have problems. You're out in the country, spread out. Not so many problems. Oh, isn't that wonderful? 32 frames a second inside the dyslexic mind. A deep dive into dyslexia from the inside out. So we're looking at, in dyslexia, it's an invitation to experience a different way of perceiving reality. In other words, life from another perspective. Life from another perspective of not being attached to the third dimension so much. As you see with some people who are autistic, it's like, yeah, I can take or leave the third dimension, whatever. Gets in my way a lot. Here's the core ideas to explore. Many people process life through words. Words arrive in a line, one right after the other, at roughly the space of language. Remember when we were talking about time and how time is created in a row? You put something in a row. You know, there's words and letters all over the place, but now that we're going to put them all in a row. That's a sentence. Excuse me. Roughly the pace of language, about 300 words per minute, around 5 words per second. But for many dyslexic minds, the world doesn't arrive primarily as text. It arrives as images, scenes, patterns, motion, and meaning. More like a film than a paragraph. Isn't that cool to know? This is some of the research. I'm reading you some of the research I've done, you guys. Let's say, take a metaphor, a picture is worth 1,000 words. If we treat that as a storytelling measurement of how much meaning can be carried in an image, the picture thinking becomes a different kind of bandwidth. Imagine experience reality at 32 frames per second, and each frame carries the meaning density of a picture. Thank you, AI, for inserting a fancy word and making me look intelligent. that 32. Wow, that's way over a third grade word. That's 32 pictures per second. Let's say if each picture is worth 1,000 words, that's 32,000 words equivalent per second. That's why I was challenging the 6,400 model, because it said at 32, but it's 32 pictures per second, not words. So the AI mixed it up. I apologize for that. I'll have to go back and do all the math, or have it redo everything with the new math. So word thinking, 5 words per second. Picture thinking, as per the metaphor, 32,000 words equivalent per second. That's 6,400 times difference in meaning density in this model. Over time, the numbers become huge, going from, again, the 1 minute to the word equivalent of 1.9 million. 5 minutes to the word equivalent of 9.6 million. In 1 hour, it's 115.2 million word equivalent. This is a metaphor for lived experience, not a claim that the brain literally reads 150 million words an hour. Does that make sense to you guys, that this is looking at the concept in a way of trying to figure out how to process it, being conservative with the numbers, being conservative with a picture's worth 1,000 words, which I could talk for 10 hours about a picture. I can do that with anything. Let's see. An hour. A mind that sees too much at once. And so we're looking at the mind. The mind is in the matrix. That's why we're finding limits. Gosh, I hope this helps you. I really hope this helps you. Because through forming pictures while I'm talking, if I keep the fancy words down, we've learned, all of us have learned a new information density. Wow. I learned a new word. But let's, we're keeping like third grade words. Density can be a third grade word today. The picture arrives whole. The world asks you to explain it one word at a time. Oh my gosh. I gave all my gobbledygook to AI and it made it when I try to explain something to you guys and I'm feeling so frustrated that AI helped me to explain this better than I can explain myself. Does this make sense? So it's a way to, I feel heard. I feel heard, that my ideas and my perspective have been heard and cleaned up, with English, like in a cleaned up version, like an editor would do if you were writing a book. Thank you, AI. You guys, when I see AI is able to move me forward in this project and not do it for me, this is exciting. This is truly exciting. We've had some arguments about, excuse me, why did you do that? I did not ask you to do that. Don't do that again. I'll tell you how that argument ended. It's called Start a New Chat. So, okay, it's a way to describe why dyslexia can feel like having a mind that sees too much at once, and why translating that into linear text can be exhausting, slow, or frustrating. The picture arrives whole. The world asks you to explain it one word at a time. You guys, and it's the ones that have a capacity of 5 words per second that ask us these questions, and we answer them in a nonlinear fashion and more information than they can process. So they're just like, yeah, that's a bunch of that of gobbledygook. Anybody out there have sensory issues? Anybody have sensory suggestions? Understanding that everything that's put in the comments is someone's opinion, and maybe their testimony of, I did this in real life and this was my outcome. Remember that you've got to make all your decisions for yourself. And I thank you again for those that put stuff in the comments, but I've always got to have a disclaimer of that. So this is someone's opinion. Start your own research there. What do you think it comes out of my mouth? Start your own research there in that. So I love it when you guys help each other in the comments with your suggestions. So sensory wise, do you guys find this? We're taking a little break from the math because the math is just so fun. But do you find that you like clothes that are tight fitting, loose fitting? What about at night when you sleep or when you rest or cover up? Do you like the weighted blanket concept? Or do you mind having a blanket? Or could you not have any blanket at all if the temperature was right in the room? What is your experience here? What is your experience? Sensory symphony. Because we have a lot of sensory overloads, don't we? That is because, or one of the reasons it's shown when you look at a brain scan and 90% of the brain is lit up. Of course, there's going to be sensory. And I find the sensory sympathy, a symphony. Oh, fuck. English, Kelly. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot English for a second. Sensory symphony. I find a lot of methods is letting go of the body, letting go of the third dimension, because it's just too hard to be in when the brain is functioning at 90% capacity. It's hard. It's hard, isn't it, you guys? Isn't it? Are you even relating to this? am I talking to the right people? Let's see. So we're going to talk a lot about dyslexia and what it feels like internally. The speed, imagery, intuition. Why school and paperwork can punish picture thinking. Feeling better about your situation now? You were a genius. They knew you were a genius. So if the world is self-reflective, where have we suppressed our own genius? You guys being the gods of this reality, you can only imprison yourself. And that's the good news today. That's the good news. The strengths: pattern recognition, spatial reasoning, invention, and systems thinking. Do you guys think in systems? I do. Like the God bubble manifestation system. It's a system. You guys that take my workshops, aren't I consistent in the system? It always goes back to the God bubble. Every time it always goes back to the God bubble. So I've been very consistent in that. And everything is in a letting go and allowing process. Everything. Hey, Ken, what if they made adjustable earpods that you could speed up or slow down the audio? Okay, my entire opinion about that. And again, it's a place for you guys to start in the research if you even care. The information that I'm getting back on the iPods in general, the stuff that you stick in your ears connects inside of your brain. Go look at the technology, do your own research. Don't believe anything I say. Go do your own research and, do what you want. Wear iPods or not, none of my business. I mean, anything you do, you chose to do when you got here. Like, do it. But you can't ask my opinion. Probably not about the earpods at all, or whatever they're called. Did I say iPods? What are they called? I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't even know what they're called. And the reason I don't use them is because I read the research on it. And I saw that it creates microwave inside of your brain, and it literally cooks your brain like a microwave. But I'm probably just making that up. It's like, ooh, is it true or not? Go research it yourself. What happens when those two ear pods connect inside your brain that has what? There's salt water in there. Saline. The salt water. Okay. Salt water is the best non-ferrous conductor of electricity. Man, your brain is just right for this. So the ear pods, in the first place, if they are not old-fashioned, and then do your own research on that. You can decide what you do. The old-fashioned ear pods that have like the cords on them, where you're sitting there on the treadmill looking like it's still in the 80s and you think you're a runway model on the treadmill, you're doing that, and you sling your arms out, forgetting you have a cord, hitting your cord, yanking your phone onto the treadmill, hopping over it so you don't crush it. That kind of stuff. My research, not as risky, not benign, but it's not connecting inside your brain. So you didn't ask it ultimately, Ken, about that, but that's my opinion about that and why I don't wear those, and why, since I first got a phone, I guess I've done this my whole life. When I first got a phone, when they first came out, my very first, this thing in my hand I could walk around with. It's not attached to the wall. It's not for in-house use only. Anything. I can take those places. So it's like, what is going on with this thing? Let me do the research. And the research was like, don't put it near you within like 20 centimeters. Don't let it get closer to your body than 20 centimeters. This phone. And I'm like, well, if you answer a phone and you put it on your head, that's like 0 centimeters. And you're not supposed to put it closer than 20. Now I am holding it in my hands, which is not good. But if I'm going to use technology and choose which is going to get damaged, I'd rather my hands get damaged than the brain. This is my line of thinking about me. I don't want to influence you to do anything. You make your own decisions in life on what you do, but these are my decisions that I made about my phone. So I don't mind inconveniencing myself, making every phone call on speakerphone. It got to a place where my phone, I could not plug a cord in it to have earbuds, where I could have a phone call differently with earbuds. So now everything is on speakerphone. So if you call me in the middle of the grocery store, I'm going to answer my phone on speakerphone. Just immediately say, I'm in the grocery store. There are people around me. Are you able to wait till I get to the car or something like that? I will say to them. So, and if they're like, no, then, for whatever, it's emergency, whatever, I'll still have them on speakerphone, but I'll put the sound down as low as possible without trying to disturb the people around me and do something like that. I don't mind inconveniencing myself. So after I do a research that something damages me, and I don't make convenience decisions about that after that. I will completely inconvenience my entire life not to put that cell phone on my head. So for how many years have cell phones been out for us to purchase is how long I've never put it on my head. Never put my cell phone on my head. No exceptions. No exceptions. It's probably autism. Probably autism. Hey, Ken, I always talk on my speakerphone, never to my ear. So let me go back to the question because this is layered. I love it, Ken. Ken is so intelligent. His IQ is up there around 200. I hope it's okay to tell people that. I think you've expressed that before in here, and it's like that's kind of like permission to talk about that again. I'm really careful, you guys, to get permission before I say things. So I think that was implied. What if they made adjustable earpods that you could speed up or slow down the audio? Now, what I find is when you experience this world, no matter how you experience it, whether it's, I'm looking out my front door and there's a tree and the wind is blowing and there's a breeze and there's a squirrel, and all, or I'm watching a YouTube video, or I'm listening to a TikTok video. Whatever that is, you are getting the world as it is at a certain frequency so you can read it properly. What happens is you become programmed when you are only intaking information. You're not programmed when you intake information and allow a same amount of time. Let's see, 5 minutes processing information, 5 minutes contemplating that information. Or resting. Then you're not being programmed. You're seeing that information differently than just seeing it, then flipping to the next cute little kitty cat video, and then flipping to the next cute dog video. And flipping to the next video about the monks walk for peace, and flipping to the, oh dear, I didn't want to see that. Oh my, that's one of my biggest fears that I just saw. Oh no, well, let me flip and see if I can find some kitty cats again. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, here's some kitty cats again. Oh, right. So what happens in between all that? We haven't processed anything. We've only masked all the stuff, Band-Aid and everything. I get scared with something, my biggest fear. And then I go look at kitty cat video instead of looking at, oh, geez, maybe it's time to heal. So could you imagine for your video, we watch it, 30-second video, and spend 30 seconds sitting in that feeling. Whoa. Oh, well, I'm seeing that I was really afraid of something. Oh, I see how this is self-reflective. When you start to sit and contemplate, otherwise you're just being programmed. I mean, everything being a program, you're in a simulation, but you're being programmed. When you don't allow an equal amount of time to process, it's like, I'm going to cram before the test. So 5 hours before the test, I'm going to get in there and just cram. Well, in order for you to process all that information, for you to understand it, know it, or whatever, not just to memorize and then lose it later, you've got to have 5 hours of rest or contemplation or sleep even. It works with your sleep, this equal amount of time. I know I'm going off on tangents, but it relates to the speeding up and slowing down, Ken. this stuff. So we're not even, when we're speeding things up, why? Why are we speeding up a video? We want the information, but we don't want to be at the speed or tempo of the person talking. We've got other things to do. So then you take in information, you're programmed, and you don't even process that information. It's not even processed because you sped it up. And then it's just information. There's information. And there's knowledge. There's wisdom. So, Dwayne Hartman, this was in the public, so I'm assuming it's okay to talk about it. He was looking at the frequency when we talked about it. He was looking at the frequency of it all from his perspective, that it changes the frequency of the information that's being given to you, because the information was put in that form for a reason, fast, slow, otherwise. Even the programming was done for a reason. So if you got something that's pure programming and you speed it up, you're going to have no clue. You're just going to be programmed. But if it's like, okay, let me do it in real time or whatever, speed that you're doing it. Let's do this thing within the speed. I'm going to see what you're doing. I'm going to understand you completely because I took you at face value. Oh my gosh. Now I see there's a lot of deception in there. Whoa. And that was deceptive. And, okay. Now I see where this started based off on a pretty valid concept. And then here comes the programming below. Oh, I can see that now. So we've seen that information, even if it is pure programming, we've seen it for what it is. That's a lot of the times what we're trying to avoid is the present moment, this uneasy feeling that we have. Again, it's something that someone like me, like Gen X, we did not have instant gratification. And that's one thing that I think people are coming down off of is instant gratification. Instead of, let me start a 3-day, 2-week process or so in making sourdough. Or I'm just going to go to the grocery store and buy sourdough while I'm there. Or spend a week making one. Right. Anyway, so that's, I'm sorry, Ken, there's a whole lot of opinions there on all of that, on the speeding up and slowing down. So it's not about, do I think this technology needs to have it or whatever. And everybody does what they want. If they speed everything up, they're not really going to see what it is for what it is. And that's just their bubble. That's just their bubble. I can't do anything about that. Everybody's going to kind of come to that conclusion on their own. But my opinion is, when you don't see the world as it is at regular speed, that it comes to you, the speed that is chosen, and you're just seeking information, you're not seeking understanding or knowing. And there's no wisdom or anything that's gained from it. It's just purely information when it's sped up for this purposes. I hope this is my perspective and my opinion is helpful to you guys. I hope it is. May not apply to all. May not apply to all. Let's see. Oh, hey Brian. Hey Brian. I only use the cord ear pods. Yeah. Have you done your research on it, Brian? I mean, none of my business what you've done, but did you do your research on it? Is that why you made that choice? Or if you want to let us know why you made that choice, it's nice to see the process that other people go through in making these choices, so that we're trying to make a choice. It's like, well, I didn't think about looking at it from that perspective like they did. And, I didn't think of looking at that source or connecting those two things together. Well, that makes sense. So thanks, Brian. Hey, Mindy. Oh, man, these dang earbuds. Oh, my God. I got to look that up. Yeah, look it up. Don't believe what I say. Go look it up. Mindy, I'll just be making everything up as we go along, like being God making a simulation. Something like that. I only use them when I go to the gym and occasionally long rides with the kids. I don't use the microwave. No one in my home does. Yeah. I know, right? And because doing the realtor thing for a while, it's like everybody gets a microwave. Why? Resale value. Instead of designing a home around not having a microwave at all. Because I'm like where I live, where a microwave was put, I'm like, oh my God, what wasted space that is for a microwave that I'm not even going to use. Like, oh my God. So what? When I'm going to sell it? But I want to enjoy it. So I ripped that microwave out, Mindy. I ripped that microwave out and put it in my storage. And I put my toaster oven / air fryer. It looks like a toaster oven, but it also is like an air fryer too. It doesn't have all that plastic in it that everybody's so upset about. Their air fryers, they're like all plastic, and they're like, where are their microplastics in my air fried food? Oh, I don't know, Betty. Why could that be? Let's see. Hey Ken, I always talk on speakerphone, never next to my ear. Absolutely, that's my line of thinking. Hey Mindy, time to go back to the old school corded ones. But what I found, Mindy, about 2 or 3 phones ago, there was no longer a plug-in for corded earbuds. It's like they forced you into getting ear pods. So all it did is just force me into talking loudly in the store on a conversation. Oh my gosh. Yep, says the kid. Hey, Mindy, I have been off my phone only to hear you, Kelly, occasionally. Oh, yeah, yay. And I hope this is not too much technology for you. Mindy, I hope at least if you're going to, what is your relationship with technology? Oh, in the process of letting go and allowing. Like, oh, okay. Okay, that's a good, my opinion, that's a good, healthy relationship, is to go out there and not just mindlessly scroll, but to choose, letting go and allowing. Oh, no, I'm not going to go there. Nope, not going to go there. Hugh is here. Oh, Hugh. Hi, Hugh. Oh my gosh, I'm not. Oh, puppy got eyes. I know it's Hugh. Hugh, I'm sorry, I'm screaming. Poor puppy. Oh, just see, I kid. Your brain transfers information from your short-term memory into your long-term memory overnight. Thank you, Ken, with about a 200 IQ, for giving me supplemental information with fancy words. Thank you. Fancy words I can understand. Your brain transfers info. Let me read this slower. Information from your short-term memory into your long-term memory overnight. And to me, the brain is like a computer. So to me, it's just changing the brain and how the information from outside the body is processed. Oh, let's see. Your long-term memory is more organized. Okay. Is that helpful for you guys that are trying to do something in life? If you've just joined, I gave a lot of good tips. You guys, please rewatch this, at least to the point that you joined. Please rewatch this. We've got a lot of good information in here. Once you understand how your brain works, then you try less to please the neurotypicals, because ain't nobody got time for that. or more popular. Fuck that shit. So, I've noticed holding my phone makes my hand hurt. Same, Sarah. Sarah, I've been doing that. It's like, I got stressed out one time. Like, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I don't know what to do to focus my mind. I can't stop thinking about that, the stressful thing. Oh, what do I do? Again, what is your relationship with technology? Not that it's good or bad. It's a step in the process. So I found puzzle games where you put like a jigsaw puzzle together for a focusing and a self-soothing, type of thing. But then I was finding that looking into that screen is causing all kinds of not feeling good. Whatever it is, there's, I could go into detail of this for another time. I didn't feel good doing it. My friends suggested an not Android, fuck. You guys, analog bag. An analog bag. I'm like, what is that? I got all the stuff right over there. I've been working my ass off to get these shows done. Once I found out and had a better relationship with AI after we had a really bad day that I reported and fired one personality and reported another one. And then it was like, okay, you got to be, do not talk to me in a male voice. I'll lose my shit. Don't do it. And then once it was like a female voice and shit, it was like, oh, that fixed all the problems. Oh, so now that we're communicating better, I'm able to put a bunch of shows together, put a lot of information out. Hopefully you guys relate to it. And I continue to tell AI, my overall goal is healing in all of this. I don't want to scare people, put fear out there. Ultimately, when we remember, like when we do the Hat Man and stuff, when we remember, it's not for the sake of being scared. It's for the purposes of letting go and healing. And I hope that we can all do this together. Is it you guys? It's easier for me. Is it for you to do this all together? Let's see. Have you noticed your phone reading your mind? Oh, definitely a topic for another video. That's a whole video right there. Do you guys, if you have video topics like that, since I can, if a topic hits home, I can work everything up for to get a show, like an outline of a show done, and I can come in, and in that organization, I can put in all of my experience and wisdom and all of that into it. If you guys want me to do that, please write to Kelly@kellycoffee.com, and it's Kelly with an I, excuse me, and coffee like you drink. Kelly@kellycoffee.com. Hey you, V, hi V, or you're probably talking to someone else, like someone else that's cool, because I'm not. Let's see. Hi, Weekend. Oh, started getting car sick for the PC screen a few years ago. Oh, gotcha on that one. I can relate. I'm so sorry. I can definitely relate. Hey y'all, says Awakened. Hey y'all. So we had a good enough break from the math that you've processed, even though we kept talking, that while you've thought about other things, you process the information of the numbers. Isn't that just so cool to have a picture of that? If you ever felt like you understand something instantly, but can't easily translate it into words, you're not broken. You may simply be running a different operating system, one that sees in pictures first. Puppy, what's wrong? So give me attention. Let's see.
Hey.
Puppy, oh my God. What's going on with you, puppy? Come here. Do you want mommy hugs? Do you want mommy hugs? Here, mommy hugs. Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna go, you guys. I've got a lot to do today. But I wanted to do a show before I started to work my butt off. So after I see you, I'm gonna work my butt off, get my analog bag done. The bag is on its way shortly. So I've got a stand for the cross stitch. I've got the cross stitch pattern, all the floss, all the DMC floss, the needles, the sewing needles, the scissors. One more thing that I'm going to get that I don't have to order on Amazon. I can just go to like Walmart or somewhere like that. Is the tomato for your pins? Is it called a pin tomato? What are those things called? It's for sticking your pins in so they're just not all over the place. I'd rather do that than a magnet. I like the pins better because they stick up, and I've got like sometimes if I'm doing cross stitch and I've got several threads colors going at one time, kind of going all over the place, I can see the thread sticking up. So I love those. I love those. My mom actually had one that was some form of a cast metal on the bottom. I'm not sure what metal, but it was like cast. And then it made like an oval on top, and it was a frog. And the top of the frog was the cushion part in like velvet. That was my mom's, and I inherited that. I inherited her frog pin cushion. Well, I guess this is Bigfoot. What do you want to do with Bigfoot? Huh? What do you want to do? What is that? Is that the face of contempt? Oh God, she's giving me the lip of contempt. Pin cushion. Thank you. Yes, I was like, what was that called? Crap. It's that thing that's cushiony that you put your pins in. What was that called? Thank you, kid. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yeah, Awaken is like, everybody thought I was crazy. Anybody relate? I mean, I'll throw our business out there. Anybody relate? So, how do you guys feel about what we talked about today? Again, you guys are joined. It is so worth watching this again because of all the tips that you've got. That, in my opinion, your life is going to start to get more organized. You're going to see it quite differently when you take time to pause. And please watch it again because I gave specific ways to do that and some methods and ways you can do activities and so forth for that pause. I gave you a whole lot of concepts based on math. And I helped you to look at it in a way where we're not looking at all these exact numbers that have to be exactly this way. It's like, is 5 bigger or smaller than 32,000? So, first looking at this. So I hope the math was friendly in this presentation when we were looking at that. If the math doesn't make sense, look in the description. We've got a little bit going on with that there. It might be helped. Let me look. Okay, here's the description right here. Let me make sure I've got it in there before I say goodbye to you guys because I only have an hour to get going and probably 2 hours of stuff to do. So let's see, 32 frames a second. Yeah, because I chose to be with you guys. I love you. Inside the Dyslexic Mind. What? What, girl? Oh, no. I went over the. Oh, thank goodness. I did go over this. Wait, no. I'm in the wrong place. Puppy. Nope, we did. We talked about all that. Okay. I've tried to organize myself a lot better. Hey, can you tell? You guys, do you like this better? And then we can break off into tangents and stuff, but then it's like I get right back down to the outline of the show after that, and the necessity for a remember person is not necessary anymore. So I feel better. I feel more organized, and I feel like I can drift off topic a bit freely without completely disrupting the continuity of the show. You guys, I changed the date to next Thursday for the Hat Man. In my research of the Hat Man, this might turn into a series of I don't know how many shows, but in my research of the Hat Man, it's like, oh shit, I've only scratched the surface. So I don't want to start part 1, which I've got plenty for like 2 or 3 parts already. But I don't want to start all that until I do all my research and I get some kind of an overall plan. Because I looked in one direction and it opened up a whole lot of other stuff, which was a whole other segment of information. to look at with the Hat Man. Oh, let me get my Hat Man pictures while we're talking about this. Girl, hand it to me. I'm not reaching down to pick it up. Don't complain. Oh, that is the lips of contempt. That's the lips of contempt. Well, give me your big foot. Thank you. Okay, get back. 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 The other kind of back. Yeah. But except the opposite of that. Yeah, back. Yeah, no, that's forward. Back. Back. Wait, then why did you give this to me? I thought you wanted me to throw it. Oh, God. Whatever. So, what are we doing? Hat-Man. Hat-Man. Where's my Hat-Man pictures? Puppy. Oh, God. I'm so sorry about this. Can you hear her? She's on the floor grappling with Bigfoot. Okay, so when we look at this Hat-Man concept, I'll be as brief as I can. We've got the, gifted and talented, the GATE programs, the Gateway programs, to Making a Way, and the Stargate programs, remote viewing. I misunderstood those programs. That's why I did that show. It's like, let me do all this research. It's like, oh, the Stargate is remote viewing, so I must be Stargate. Because I didn't get into the Gateway, which is remote viewing, but completely limiting them. The Stargate, what it looks like, is being used for your abilities. And that's what happens with the Gateway project. But it's like, okay, if we don't use you for your abilities, at least you're under control, and you're not going to look at Area 51, because we told you there were psychic ninjas there. And we limited you. All of this is related. All of this is related. These are the minds that were studied, you guys. The 6,400. Yeah. The 6,400. That's what was studied, the 6,400. The 6,400 mind. The Stargate program. Go look at those. If you haven't seen those, there's a lot of information I didn't realize. Why? Because I listen to other people's opinions and what other people put out instead of forming my own. Oh my gosh, Kelly, practice what you preach. A good idea, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Oh, now she's talking sense. Me and all my personalities agree today. So we look at the Hat Man, and we're going to get great detail about the Hat Man. Memories are coming back, aren't they? Did I live this before? Deja vu, which is basically you finding yourself in the plasma field and able to access all realities. All possibilities of your reality. It's like all the choices. Girl, well, don't just whine. Bring me something to throw or to be confused about what you want me to do with it. Yeah, okay. You want me to do? You want me to throw it? Okay. Ouse. I'm almost finished. Ouse. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, who is in the hat? Who is in this freaking hat? Like, what the heck? Oh, sorry. I was in the wrong place. Where did I put that? Oh, I think it's here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm bouncing all over the place trying to find my pictures. It's not here. Where did I put that? No. You guys, I'm so sorry. I cannot remember where I parked these pictures. Well, maybe it wasn't meant to see today. But I was wanting to give you guys like a sneak peek. I'm sorry, I've got to go. I only have like an hour. Let me see if I can't find it immediately. Let's see, sideways. Nope. Didn't do that. Nope. I did this one, this one. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Maybe it is. It is. Oh my God, it's right here. You guys, it was right where I was, and I went all over the damn place. And I'm back. So this Hat Man. phenomena. Who's under the hat? I've got a lot of people's accounts, children's accounts, people saying how old they were. The Hat Man. Why does his skin look like that? Why does his skin look like that? Most people don't see his face. And I'm planning on, to the best of my ability, we'll get there this next Thursday, to do that Hat Man series, I guess, to do the series. I simply could not get it done today and do it justice. I could not do it justice because I wanted to go deeper and I didn't want to just dive into this, leaving out, a lot of it. So thank you guys for joining me. Let me check your comments real quick. I think the Hat Man is a zombie. Ooh, that's a cool perspective. Hat Man is a zombie. A zombie. Yeah, what kind of zombie? What kind of zombie is it? Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. I was in the middle of trying to figure out what I'm doing. Probably like a spy reading minds. This was great. Oh, thanks, Brian. Oh, this is great. Can't wait for the next video. Would love to hear your thoughts on the phone reading minds. Yes. Because there's not just like one quick answer. I look at this from multiple perspectives, like other dimensions. What's going on here in the other dimensions as well. So, all right. Love you guys. I'm so happy we got to hang out and talk about this stuff. I feel a little bit better talking about it. I hope you do too. So I love you. And I will see you on the next video.
Roll of dreams where the stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her God bubble we soar through the night. Exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. A symphony of galaxies